mute everybody, or if you can mute yourselves, and then people will join as they can come on. I want to thank everybody for coming on today and spending some time with us to learn more about what it is that we do. We're going to be chatting 35, 40, 45 minutes. We'll make it as jam-packed as possible, but we also want to give you the kind of information so that you can make a decision on whether there's something that we have here for you or for someone that you know. You know, if you know me at all, you'll know I'm a little bit metaphysical, and I kind of believe that we're all here for a reason, whatever that is. You'll find out, we'll find out. So if there's something that we said about a particular product, like, you know what, maybe your uncle's been talking lately about losing his memory, and you're going to hear about our brain product, and you're like, oh man, you guys have to get together. Or you're going to hear something that someone has shared and someone crosses your mind, please, put them together. You might just be a conduit here today. So I am going to introduce Caroline. Caroline and I am going to do the presentation, and I'm going to cover probably the product point of it, and she's going to do the business point of it. And if you've not met myself or Caroline before, I'll thank you for coming on for both of our behalves, but I will introduce Caroline. Caroline has been a major player in NEORA. She's a founding brand partner. She was here in the beginning, and she remembers, as do I, what it was like to open the first international company or country for the company. We actually met on a marketing tour through Australia. If you can imagine 6 women that didn't really know each other on 11 planes and 13 hotels, it is possible to still talk after that. And I got to find out the insides of this woman, and her story is quite incredible. But, she comes to us from corporate. This woman, was a big part of raising $1 million for a cancer that no one really even knew about before, which was not an easy task. And when she met NEORA in this industry, after doing her due diligence, she realized that she wanted to build something for herself alongside her 3 children and her 4 dogs and 1 cat. So I always have to mention the whole family. She's a phenomenal woman. And that's the kind of thing that we don't talk about in presentations. We talk about the culture of the company, but some of the amazing, amazing gifts that you get is being able to associate with like-minded people and do amazing like-minded things in life in and out of NEORA. So without further ado, I think we'll get right into the presentation part of it. And I'm going to talk about our company, kind of where we came from, and go into some products, and then pass that over to the wonderful Caroline. All right. Oh, we're going to start off at the last slide. So as that changes again, we've got a funky computer with us today. So we say better with NEORA because we honestly feel that life is. There's certain things in terms of companies that have come into the marketplace that makes life better, and we truly believe and know that we're one of them. And we're better for a couple of reasons, and you're going to see the differences of that as we move through this presentation. Just to kind of snip it small, I know that when I first was introduced to this company, one of the things that made me sit up in my chair was not only the sales that this company had in its first year. It wasn't only the fact that this company was an accidental discovery. This was not a group of people sitting around the table going, we know how to make money. Because if you know, our first product was in skincare. And if you know anything about that industry, anti-aging products, skincare products, the beauty industry is 25% of every single product sold in the world, no matter how it's sold. And so the #1 division is skincare, and the #1 sector is anti-aging. And so that is not how this company came to be. Yes, you can make money, but it's about making purpose. And so these guys were, a biomedical lab in Texas looking to cure melanoma skin cancer. They had an accident in the lab, found and created this amazing botanical product that when put on the skin after 1 year would stop aging by 10. Now, they didn't know that until the test subjects of who they were hoping to cure the skin cancer with was coming back every 30, 60, and 90 days and showing their changes in the melanoma, which was not any changes there, but incredible changes in what you and I both know as anti-aging. So after these people begging to buy the product for 11 years and our research getting weaned on the financial part of it, they needed more money for research. They decided to take the product to the market, but they did not know how. And through an amazing serendipitous experience of their lawyer, having a friend who was a lawyer, who had a client who was known as the most ethical marketer in North America, and that gentleman agreeing to come in just to give these scientists 15 minutes of his time to help them out, I'm sure a lot of us have done that for each other, either in business or friendship or neighbor, like, yeah, I'll watch your kids while you run to the store. You know, it was like, so he just came in out of the goodness to help these guys, you know, find out what they wanted to do. Now, when he saw the results of the product, the pictures that they were showing him, he was expecting a 7-step skincare line. He didn't see that. What he saw was one bottle of cream. And so with the results that they had and this one bottle, he basically just said, gentlemen, this is what in business we call a dead ringer. It was going to happen. And he said, you will not have to worry about funding your project. Consider it done. Now, he happened to be the keynote speaker in the Direct Selling Association, happened to know how to market skincare like no other, and happened to be at a stage in his life where he was looking for a philanthropy project. And so with the scientists agreeing that the proceeds from this company would be donated and that they would do no advertising when they first hit the market and to rely solely on word of mouth advertising through direct sales, they had an agreement. And so they took that skincare product to the market. Of course, the labs were in the US. And so they strictly kept to the US market. In 1 year of 24 people giving 5-day samples, they hit $100 million. Now, that sounds like a lot of money, and it is. It's the largest skincare launch that's ever happened in North American history. And just to give you an idea, it took Microsoft 9 years and 13 countries to hit 100 million. I don't talk about other companies in a derogatory financial matter. I'm just giving comparables, even like Mary Kay, 20 years in the marketplace, massive, massive product line, multiple countries, $100 million. So you can imagine when 100 million with one bottle, one country in 1 year. And that's how when I heard about the company. And so when I heard that Jeff Olson was behind the company, it was amazing because he's known as the millionaire maker, but he's also known as one of the most strongest men in ethics and business. He does sit at the UN for positive psychology and happiness and has fully funded what you may know, you may have heard of, the Live Happy movement, which is not a movement from NEORA. It's actually a movement from Jeff. And they create happy walls all over the world in schools and otherwise. And he really believes that success is a precursor in relationship to happiness over finances. And so you'll see down right below that 5 million, that's actually now 6 million. So like I said, our company is a philanthropy project, and anything above and beyond what's needed is donated to big brothers and big sisters, because Jeff really feels that, you know what, it takes a lot of courage for a parent to stick their hand up and go, hey, you know what, I kind of need some help over here. And so that is where the money goes to, as well as World Vision, because there's some countries we go into that don't have big brothers and big sisters. You'll see the product line there. It's kind of crazy when I tell you the sales that you're only going to see, 19 products, and 4 of those products are part of a skincare set. Part of a hair set. So really 15. We talk about innovative and exclusive proprietary ingredients. Very important when you're looking at distributing a product. So from a customer standpoint, if you're here to find out about products, fantastic. You're going to know that these products are so amazing, and you can only get them exclusively through the person that's introducing you to them, through a NEORA brand partner. If you are looking at this as a business, you absolutely want to know that we have that tied up, and we are the worldwide marketing exclusive agents for basically the anti-aging department of Princeton University. So that's how we've hit the numbers that we've hit, because our products work, period. And so in the first year, I was sharing that we did $100 million in sales. In our second year, still in the US, bringing in a day cream at the end of the second year, we did 211 million. Just imagine, this was just over people getting 5-day samples. And then of course in Canada, Caroline, I was sharing as part of that Canadian launch, within 16 months of coming into Canada and launching the third product, which is the body cream in the US, we hit $1 billion. We became the 3rd fastest growing company in North America. 7 years, we hit 2 billion, 11 products, and we were the 3rd fastest growing company in the world, beating companies like Amazon and eBay and all sorts of really companies that we know of, Microsoft, things like that. So again, from a business standpoint, super proud that Inc. 500 is a financial magazine, something like Success Magazine. You may know Founder, those kind of magazines. Anyways, these guys list the top 5,000 privately held companies every year and shortlist it to 500 and put those 500 in their magazine. And so you have to be 10 years in business. We were in our 4th year of business, but our numbers were over 16,000% growth that year. And they invited us, and we of course welcomed that, and what an honor. And so what happens is they go through every company once they shortlist it to the top 500, which we were shortlisted for a year. They send someone in, they go through every system, your accounting system, your marketing system, your customer service system, your products, all of it. And we were super proud to have been named number 12 out of the top 5,000, and that our, out of products and services, our night and day cream hit number 1. So that's pretty cool. And of course, there's the countries. So if you're looking at doing business, you can do business in Canada, US, Mexico, Colombia, China, Japan, Hong Kong, Korea, Colombia, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Sweden. We've opened Singapore and the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, and we have just gotten started. And that is the most exciting thing about NEORA, is that we have the sales of a 30-year company, but we are just getting going. It's so exciting. So the next slide, we're going to kind of go right into and show you, we don't advertise, but so many financial editors and beauty editors talk about us anyways. They've tried our product, they've seen our numbers, and we've just been everywhere. So online, offline, TV shows, radios, you name it. So we're going to get right into our products because we believe that you deserve better. And when we say better, what do we talk about? We're talking about what makes us different in the marketplace. So you're going to see this slide here, and we're going to talk about superior quality. Now, pretty well everyone in the world is going to say they have good quality. We're going to kind of show you what really superior quality means. And what that means is that we jam pack our products full of active ingredients. When you make a 7-step skincare line, you have 5, 6, 7 bottles, and you put some active ingredients in each one of those bottles, and you have this expensive program that you put people through. We don't do that. Our one product will take care of 8 concerns of aging, which is why after our 1st year of business, 48% of our customers were men. When I heard that stat, I never asked if the product worked, never. Because you know what? Men purchase very differently than women. Men, if they buy it, they buy it. If it works, they continue to buy it. If it works and has value in terms of their economic return, they buy it every day, all day, every month. And that is absolutely true to us, as well as 52% of our distributors are men. And then we do the power of multiple of 1. You will see a theme through our products. That theme is, we don't give you 5 if we can give you 1. It's not smart economically for you. We don't need to do it for 2. We're very financially funded. And 3, we want to bring the best to market in the most simplest way. What do you hear about all the time from people? I'm tired, I'm busy, I'm tired, I'm busy. Oh, here, put 5 steps on at night before you put your skincare on and see how that works. No, we multiple power things down into 1, even into our wellness line. So you'll see what I mean by this next slide. There's our night cream. Put the night cream on at night, the day cream on in the day. Pretty simple. It's a skin product, not a face product, which means it's going to cover your face, your neck, your chest, the back of your hands, all the areas where aging happens. And it's going to take 5 things off your counter. If you don't have 5 things on your counter, then good. Hopefully you just have 1 or 2 bottles of NEORA products. Same thing as when you look at our wellness product. So the wellness product that I just actually finished doing a whole presentation on is going to come up in the slide next, and that's our youth factor. So this anti-aging product does the outside, this one does the inside. Now this, when I tell you how amazing it is, and I'll take the time to tell you now instead of later, you will then know why this product we were producing 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, particularly over the course of the last 9 months, because man, people have been highlighted to their immune system. Now, my background is I was a holistic health practitioner, and I used to recommend products to people every day, all day. And what this product does is incredible. And I used to actually tell people to do anywhere from 4 to 7 products individually based on what these 2 products do. This is called the youth factor. And the reason why it's like the fountain of youth. And when you want to change how your body on the inside is aging, you absolutely have to do one thing. You got to go into the mitochondria. And the mitochondria is the lung of the cell. You have to optimize it. And when you do, it will automatically reverse the aging of the cell, make it a massive healthy receptor, take in all the nutrients, and keep the rest of your body functioning like chronologically, biologically. So meaning this, you're going to reverse the age of the cells. Therefore, your skin, your hair, your nails, your organs are going to act at a different age than you biologically are. And so this tablet that you take, just like a vitamin in the morning, does the work for you. goes into your mitochondria and starts optimizing it. Then you take this amazing drink that's in the powder, you add it to water, you drink it, and it does everything you could imagine. So all your fruits and vegetables, it's a superfood. Takes the inflammation out of your body. Takes the, sorry, we went to the side. So takes the inflammation out of your body, puts your body into an alkaline state. In case you don't know the power of that, you cannot get disease in alkaline. So you're putting your body into a disease-free zone. You're removing inflammation. And then one of the most powerful things about this product is it has digestive enzymes. So it's cleansing the body, cleansing the digestion system, making it super healthy. And it's not a weight loss product, but people have cleansed and lost weight if they have a digestion system that needs cleansing out. And so all of that in a tablet and a powder, it's just frigging amazing. It's unbelievable. Okay, so I think we've really covered the multiple products, and you're going to see on this slide, that's our night cream. That's one of our major competitors. I think you get the difference in terms of how much active ingredients we have in our product. So the next slide you're going to see is some pretty happy people. These are customers that within the first 90 days, they saw a difference in their skin, and just look at the difference that they saw. Our products, we tell people, are 30, 60, 90, 120 days. The more you use the products, obviously the higher the results. And it's that after 1 year of using our product, we can legally tell you you've stopped 10 years of aging. I mean, look at this guy on the bottom right-hand corner. He must be out of his mind with how happy he is. I'm sure he never thought he could reverse aging like that and do it naturally. So just to highlight our products, they're gluten-free. They're vegan, they're not tested on animals, they have none of the top 30 dirty chemicals. This is the result of the night cream and day cream and then the cleanser. Now cleansers are really interesting. Most women use them, most men do not. Men think that soap or shampoo from their hair kind of washes down, but it is really important to use a cleanser, even if it's the only thing you use, because well, this is a good example. If you wear glasses or even sunglasses and you clean those, you got to clean them every day, because there's a film of dirt that goes onto your face just from waking up and walking around, even if you haven't left your house that day due to our little world shift here. So this is cleaning the skin, exfoliating the skin, and it's actually treating the skin just like you would any other part of your body. It's actually wellness for the skin, not just skincare. Super important. So that does everything. It tones your skin, takes off your makeup, your shaving cream, your sunscreen, your makeup, whatever you've got on. And then water bases and oil bases your skin. And then I love talking about this protection. This protection is our sunscreen. Now, this is where we get to show off our technology. Thank you, Princeton. These guys, it's phenomenal. Now, we know that sunscreen is incredibly important because skin cancer is the #1 cancer in the world. So we want to make sure that we protect ourselves. This guy will protect you, UVA and UVB. Now, here's been the problem with sunscreens in the past. I personally will 100% admit, I used to hide from the sun before I put like a white cream on my face over, under makeup. Doesn't really work, or something oily or greasy. This is the first invisible and weightless skincare or sunscreen that's ever been done. You put it on your face, it primers your skin so you look amazing, and it is dry within seconds. Yes, UVA, yes, UVB, but it's the only one in the world that blocks blue light. So if you're in front of a phone right now, or a TV, or a computer, or a laptop, guess what? Blue light rays are shooting off, and they're penetrating deeper into your skin than UVA, and very dangerous. So it's the only one in the world that blocks it all. It's incredible. And then the next slide, I'm going to talk about some enhancers. So these enhancers, these are products that work and get better, not only better in time, but also permanently in time. So if you look at the top left-hand corner, you've got a picture that's going to show you the difference in 7 minutes. This is our Instant Eye Serum. Clearly a #1 bestseller because everybody loves instant results. So this gets rid of lines and puffiness and dark circles. And if you look tired, you're not going to 7 minutes after putting this on, as well as it lifts the lid. Now, it's a major issue for women and men when their lid is sitting on their lashes. And so this is the only eye serum in the world that does everything. It does it naturally. And as you use this product, the more you use it, the more it becomes a permanent change, and you can start to wean off on the product. Same as that body firming cream. So the body firming cream on the right-hand side was my saving grace that literally took me from wearing a one-piece into wearing a bikini. And Caroline has watched that transformation happen because the company sends us on trips and we go every year and we always go somewhere tropical. So she's seen me go from a one-piece to a bikini. Thank you, body firming cream. But this was also the product that took us to $1 billion. So it didn't just work for me. This product here is the only product in its sector that 100% scientifically has proven to reduce cellulite, dimpled skin, loose skin, and even if the skin is firm, even if someone's working out, they have a firm muscle, it will actually make it even tighter. So that's been like a saving grace. And it's from everywhere from under your neck all the way to your butt, your legs, your thighs, your biceps, your triceps, your chest area, your butt, you name it, everything all the way down to below your knees. And then the bottom left-hand corner is our vitamin C. Incredible. So this vitamin C product, as you can see, really works with discoloration, age spots, sunspots. And vitamin C is important to put into, you just squirt it into your night cream and day cream because it is the #1 antioxidant in terms of a vitamin than you'll ever see. And it stops the oxidation and makes sure, just really, really fights off aging from an environmental standpoint. So that's incredible. All right. And so the next slide we're going to see is our wellness slide. Now, we've already talked about the bottom right-hand corner, which is the youth factor, but the top right-hand corner is our #1 selling wellness product. And this guy took us to $2 billion. Now, father and son team, Dr. Jeffrey and Maxwell Stock, Princeton University, had Alzheimer's in their family, and they were looking for something that they could actually take to market as a nutraceutical, not a pharmaceutical. So a nutraceutical, so it was, you know, economically available to everybody to stop the aging progression of the brain. Now, I could talk for a very long time on this. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. I happen to study the brain health, but just even if I hadn't, what I can tell you about this product is that it's a tablet. You take it in the morning and it doesn't just fortify the brain. So there's things like vitamin B and vitamin D and omega-3s and, you know, hyperzine A and ginkgo biloba and all of these things that are known to really, really help fortify and retain cognitive function. There has been nothing I've ever seen on the market that actually goes to the source of the problem and stops the aging progression of the brain, therefore stops all of those issues. And that's exactly what this does. So there's something called a microtubular that is the charging cord to your neurons, and your neurons have to be strongly charged to connect with other neurons. And when they are, your memory is 100%, your clarity, your focus, your brain stamina. But unfortunately, at 21 years old, that microtubular starts to lose its charge. And we don't really tend to notice at 21 because we're still kind of damaging our brain at 21, right? And so we notice as we start to get older. If you're walking in the room and wondering why, or where's your scissors, or where's your keys, or where's your phone, or where did I put that paper down, or if you're having to rely on things like Facebook for people's birthdays, then you're probably starting to notice the difference in your cognitive function. Or even, you know, I have students and people that go to the university here, UBC, and students love EHT. It just makes them super sharp and stops brain fog, which just happens organically. Anyways, I could go on and on. Everybody, in my opinion, needs to be on that product. On the left-hand side, you're going to see something very, very popular, and that is pre and probiotics. So the top left-hand, a lot of people take probiotics because they really understand it's important to keep their gut super healthy and keep that flora in their gut really balanced. And that's what probiotics do. But unfortunately, unless you're taking prebiotics to feed those probiotics when they get down into your gut, you're not maximizing the use of your probiotics. And sometimes, even with certain companies, you're just wasting your money. And so this is a pre and probiotic blend that makes your stomach function. And if you don't know, your gut and your brain came from the same cell. So one plays off into the other. Now, the bottom left-hand corner is to balance that circadian rhythm. And the circadian rhythm is really that system in your body that keeps you rested all night and making you feel rejuvenated all day. right? Before we had stimulants like coffee and energy drinks and those kind of things, people went to sleep when it was dark and woke up when it was light, and they felt good. But that's not how it works anymore. Things have changed. And so people use things like sleep aids, right? And or energy drinks to help, counter that. These are beautiful little Ayurvedic chews. You take the one at night for sleeping. Within 15 to 30 minutes, you sleep soundly throughout the night and you wake up refreshed, not like you took a sleep aid. And look, it's normal, right? We get our system off. It's completely normal. And oops, sorry, someone just happened to call when I was on the phone. So sorry, it bleeped off there a minute. Anyways, and then the energy, I love the energy chews because I take half in the morning and it just totally restorative. And then I take another half around 10 o'clock and it's just gorgeous. I have this beautiful, healthy, restorative energy throughout the day. And then I go to sleep very, very easily. So those are our really 360 degrees of wellness products. Now, the last one I'm going to talk about, I didn't save the last for best, but I'll tell you, if you take a look at Caroline's hair, you're going to disagree with me. All of our products are amazing, but holy cow, as a brand partner, we had the opportunity to test this product out a year ago, and it has been incredible. So that microbiome that I talked about that people take pre and probiotics for, well, guess what? You have a pre and pro, well, you have a microbiome on your scalp. And we have, environmentally, we've damaged that, or if you've colored your hair or, brush your hair hard or, scratch your head with, as you're shampooing it. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons why it starts to age, including we get older. So our hair is not as healthy and bouncy and full and balanced as it was when we were younger. And so we have a beautiful, beautiful hair system that does exactly that. We have 2 patent molecules in here that stops the graying of the hair, stops the white hair, also stops the loss of the hair and regrows hair. I mean, how cool is that? Your hair is healthy from the very top all the way down, particularly for people that have long hair, so you don't have split ends or brittle ends, or if you had oily hair, it balances the oil. So because it's an intuitive system, it actually takes care of what you need for your hair. So everyone in the family can use the same one. Doesn't matter if your hair is coarse and curly and it gets, kind of like frayed looking, or if it's too oily. This does everything for everybody. And then there's a gorgeous pack that you put on once a week that just makes your hair super nutritioned. And you're just going to see the exact before and after pictures here of the results. Now, interesting, when we launched this product in May, our company is pretty good at projecting what we need. We had 6 months worth of product, but it was men that drove this product to sell out in 6 weeks because they were noticing such a difference in their hair growth. And you'll see a perfect example of that on the bottom right-hand corner of why this product sold out in 6 weeks. All right, so this slide, I'm going to graciously hand this over to Caroline, who's going to talk about our sector, a little bit about our company, and then we'll wrap up for questions. So Caroline, on you.
Well, thank you, Deborah, and thank you for the beautiful introduction. And I have to say that, when I hear Deb talking about the products, you guys probably don't know, but she is an ingredient expert. And if for her to actually endorse products, it's really because they have to be the top of the top of the top. She has personally formulated 350 products, so she knows products and ingredients and combinations, and she is a health perfectionist, I should say. No, but she's really into health. So NEORA is really the image of like the perfect marriage between healthy, clean, and also performance and results. So if I talk about the industry here, like Deborah mentioned before, the beauty industry is about 25% of all sales. So the health and wellness industry in the world is worth $4.2 trillion. And it's going up every single year. Back in November 2019, that slide was 3.8 trillion. So in a year, it went up at, 0.4, and this slide has been made for 6 months, so who knows, it's probably even higher right now. But the point I'm trying to make is that the health and wellness industry is basically the only industry in the world that keeps increasing year after year after year. So people are more and more aware of, growing older healthy and feeling younger, feeling healthy, and they all want to do that in natural ways. So we tend to see like the chemicals and procedures going down, and then people investing more into health and wellness. We even see millennials putting quite a bit, like I think it's 18% of their revenues in health and wellness. When I was at the age of the millennials, I was not investing into that, but it's really, there's a mindset switch in the world, and we're really going towards that. And when you look at the health and wellness industry, the top category is beauty, and the top category of beauty is anti-aging. So NEORA is extremely well placed because our mission is really a holistic anti-aging, but we really touch the beauty industry and we really touch the wellness industry. So making a point that we are at the right place at the right time. And if we look at, our opportunity, while 45% of US workers have a side gig. And again, that's a bit of an old stat because with the world shift we had in the last few months, in July alone, it was reported that 500,000 people joined the network marketing industry. And that's just, a figure that we have, but we don't have the figure of how many people joined Uber or how many people started a business on Etsy and et cetera, et cetera. All of the new U economy. So the U economy is really about, back in the days when we wanted more money, we would go get a part-time job, a second part-time job, a third part-time job. But there was not a lot of opportunities to really make side money. Now there's way, way more. And there's actually an article that was published in Forbes that actually came into also a magazine of its own called the U Economy. And it was saying that the 5 top businesses for people are Uber, Airbnb, Etsy, and I can never remember the 4th one, but the 5th one was NEORA. And actually NEORA was the only network marketing company that was featured in that article. And the reason is, even if we are a network marketing company, we do act as an e-commerce platform, and our business model is so well developed that it's really like running your own business with all of the advantages of not having to invest everything and run everything. So and it's also a business that you can do as a side gig to the level that you want. So if you look at Uber and Airbnb, it's good side gigs to have, but there is a ceiling because there's so many rides you can give and there's so many times you can rent your home. But yet those two companies are so incredibly profitable. Uber has the largest transportation revenue in the world and they don't own a car. Airbnb has the largest accommodation revenue in the world and they don't own a hotel. So, and NEORA is, a huge e-commerce platform, and it's in the same vein as Uber and Airbnb. You can do it as a side, or you can actually do it as your full-time job. And I shouldn't say job here. I should say career, because it's really not a job. So what's the difference between, starting your own conventional business or joining NEORA, and what's the difference between NEORA and a conventional store or business as we know? It's really that NEORA develops their products, they manufacture them, and they ship them directly to the end consumer, so directly to the client. It goes right at their door. There is no money that is invested in TV, radio, magazines, influencers, publicity. There's no middlemen. There's not all the middlemen. So a typical company, a cosmetic company, let's say, would produce their product and then they would sell it to a branding company, and then the branding company would, market them, sell them to head offices, let's say like Shoppers Drug Mart, and then the head office of Shoppers Drug Mart would distribute it to all of their independent stores. And then once the product is in the store, there are different pricing if you want to have your product on the top shelf, bottom shelf, middle shelf. So all of these touch points, it's all places that people are making a profit. So it's all, what I call middlemen. NEORA has nothing of that. The only middleman that exists for NEORA is brand partners. So it's people like Deborah and I. So that's the only place where there's some money invested, because we are the billboards, walking billboards. We are the message. We are the marketing. So there's an enormous amount of money that is saved. So that's why we can offer products that are such higher quality than the average that you will buy in a store, and just as affordable as other products that you see in stores. So absolutely phenomenal. And then when you have your business, what is it really to have your NEORA business? Well, it's just taking advantage of their e-commerce platform and really leveraging your time and leveraging the power of your relationships. So your relationships is like, people you see, people on social media, people you can call, people you knew in the past, people that you will meet in the future. But it's really just leveraging the power of your relationships and leveraging your, the power of your opinion. I like to say we give our opinion so many times every day and we don't realize it, especially if you're on social media. Think about it. Every time you like a post, every time you post something, or every time you dislike something, well, you're giving your opinion. And we do that quite often. So the difference is having your NEORA business is you start using a product, you become a product of your product, and you simply share the information. So instead of just sharing, random opinions, you will share information about a specific product, and you will be compensated for that. And the best example also that I can give is like, think about a restaurant that you really, really like and that you go often. I'm sure you recommend that place to your friends and everything. I know that the restaurant at the corner of my street, when it was open, I used to recommend it like to everyone. So I probably sent them, I would say, at least 20 clients in the past 10 years. And I never got a phone call to say thank you. And I never got a check in the mail. And I never even got a free meal. But the thing is, like, because I really like it, I do recommend it. And we do the same thing for movies, products, etc., etc. So basically having an e-commerce business is exactly that. You have to choose the business where you identify with the product. And I mean, with NEORA, I feel like it's really not hard to identify with the products because our products are so multifunctional and so universal that it's not like we have 400 products and you need to find which one fits for everyone, because we really have one fit all. So starting your business is pretty simple. Actually, it used to be more expensive than that to start with NEORA. And in July, because of the world situation, Jeff Olson decided to put a very, very low access entry point to the business, to give the opportunity to everyone to build something, for themselves. So basically for $27 Canadian, which is $20 US, you can start your own business. You sign up, it will give you your full e-commerce website that is also international. And our website is absolutely phenomenal and seamless across the world. So if I give my website address to someone in Mexico, when they open it in Mexico, it's all going to be in pesos, and it's all going to be the products that are available in Mexico. And in Spanish. And if I send it to someone in China, they will open it and they will read all the information in Chinese, and it's all going to be in their currency. And I don't speak Chinese, but I can still send my website to someone because I know that they get exactly the same information that I have on my Canadian website. So it's pretty cool. You can really prospect around the world where we're open, of course. You also get, for that $27, on top of getting this amazing website that is all made for you, updated for you, and maintained for you, you get an online portal to manage your business. So we call that the back office, where you get all your reports, numbers, hundreds of hours of training and everything that you need basically to run your business. You also get, personal coaching from Deborah and I, and the person who invited you here. You get all of your digital marketing material. You get some by the mail in the mail in your box, but basically you really have everything. So. And then what we recommend really is to get products, because you need to start using the product and get to know the product. And I really like the fact that Jeff, again, decided to offer 3 packs that are super affordable and that are really targeting different areas, because not everyone is into skincare, not everyone is into wellness. So he created 3 different packs. One is a skincare essential pack. So basically it gives you all of our core products for $199. This is value. The value of this is $425. So you get over 50% of rebate. We have the hair care essential pack, again, over $453 of value for $199. So you get the full hair care set plus the night cream, which is our flagship product. And then you have the wellness package that is over $360 of product that will give you the EHT, our brain supplement, Youth Factor, and the Youth Factor tablets. So these are really 3 packs that honestly, we have a lot of customers that will end up, paying the $27 to become a brand partner. They don't really do the business, but they have access to those packs. And on top of that, they always get the best pricing every single month. And then they're also entitled to get perks, because when you're a brand partner, you do get perks as well that you don't when you're a customer. I'll talk about it in a second. And really, if you want to do the business, I highly recommend to go with the Ultimate Holistic Value Pack. It's $1,150. You get a value of $2,450. That gives you 24 products. It's 56% off. It's huge. So basically you get all of the products plus some duplicates in there. Why would you want to have duplicates? Well, they become your tool to work. So you can give them out to sample, you can give them out as gifts, you can sell them if you want, but this is really the best value. Like, I don't even have access to that pack because I'm an old brand partner, and if I could, I would buy it because it's so worth it. And we have the in-between pack that is a holistic value pack, 13 products for $550. So that will give you the majority of our products except for the body firming cream and and the hair serum, the hair mask. And you will get a few duplicates as well. So you get 13 products. It's a really good value as well. But whatever pack you're considering, just talk with the person who invited you and we'll help you figure out what are your needs and, what is a good fit for you. But I do want to mention that exceptionally, just for the next 3 days, if you do purchase any of those packs, because it's Black Friday deals, you get an extra $25 off. Plus, you get a box of hydrogel eye patches. So we didn't talk about these in the presentations, but they're amazing patches that you will put under your eyes that will offer you an extra boost of hydration. So it's little hydrogel patches that took 200 scientists to develop, but it's really, it will really give a boost of hydration. You do it once a week. It's like a spa mask. You do it once a week, it hydrates your skin basically for the week. It will make your eyes look brighter. It will get rid of like the fine lines. It gets rid of puffy eyes. It's just absolutely a phenomenal product. It's worth $80. So if you purchase these packs before November 30th, you get $25 off. You get a free box of eye patches included. Plus, you get a golden ticket. So the golden ticket will be a guaranteed rebate on your next purchase that will be anywhere between $12 to $1,250. So I can't wait to see who gets what. And so sorry that whole presentation. So basically, what does your NEORA business bring you? It will bring you a lot of things. It will bring you free samples, free products. Actually, NEORA is the only company in network marketing that gives back free products to their brand partners. So basically, when you do business, when you actually work your business, you can get you can get your products for free every single month. Up until now, NEORA has given back $180 million in products back to their brand partners. So I've never paid for my product in 7 years, and Deb either. So it's a really cool thing. We're paid numerous ways, so we're paid 15 different ways. I'm not going to get into them now because I actually give a training of almost 45 minutes just to explain that, because we're really paid on every single activity that we will do. And we have bonuses, team bonuses, leveraging bonuses, leadership bonuses, client bonuses. So there's really, you know, whatever your strength is, there are bonuses for that. So we're paid 5 times a month. So once a week plus once at the end of the month. And the company really spoils us as well. So when you get to a certain level, you get a car, luxury car bonus. Really nice. So you get to pick a Lexus, whether you want it white, gray, or silver. It's your choice. And it has to be 4 years old or younger. So that's your only limitations. But basically really cool. It's an amazing business card. And again, NEORA is very unique. We're the only company that if you don't take the car bonus, we will still give you a cash bonus. So it's not lost if you choose not to go with the luxury car. And also our level of qualification to achieve the car bonus is about the third of requirements of other companies, because Jeff Olson really thinks that really feels that if you put the rewards way closer and way more achievable, people will want to do it more. They'll be happier, they'll be more motivated, so they'll keep on going instead of like putting the rewards super far and hard to achieve. So pretty cool. We also have lifestyle bonuses and incentive trips. So that's when the company sends us sends us down south, and we're literally treated as kings and queens, beautiful 5 stars. And again, the incentive trips, as opposed to a lot of companies, are not only for top leadership. So basically right now, pretty soon, probably January, February, I don't know, NEORA is going to announce the next trip. So when the qualification period starts, whether you're Deborah and at the very top of our company and the top achiever, or whether you're a brand new brand partner that just started, you both start at 0. So everything is on new business. So it's not a question of ranks. It's not a question of experience. It's not a question of anything else than who gets new business. So those trips are really, really fun and interesting because there's people of all levels, and it's really accessible for everyone. So that's a huge thing that I love about it. So if you heard something today that really, you know, piqued your curiosity and you're wondering if you would like to be a brand partner, or even if you would just like to pay the $27 and get the best price always, talk with us. Will help you. And wherever you start at, you know, whatever experience you have or don't have, will really take you one step at a time and coach you and work your business with you. It's not like when you start, it's not like we send you a kit and we wish you good luck. We really, you know, walk you through everything. And whether you're in because you want your products for free, or whether you're in because you want to replace your income and make it a career, you know, we'll help you get there. And if the business is not for you right now, but you would like to become a customer, please talk with us and we'll help you, you know, decide which products are a good fit for you. All of our products have a 30-day money back guarantee, which is, you know, for me, it's huge. It's huge as a customer and it's huge as a business person, because I know that when I share the product, if someone is not interested, they can return it to the company, and you know, it's not on me. And I mean, don't forget, guys, that we're over 2 billion in revenue, and we have this guarantee. So that for me is pretty powerful. So that's about it. I'll give it back to you, Deborah.
That was amazing. Every time you do that, I want to join again. And so just, you know, the only thing I will say to finish off on that is imagine, you know, this is an international world, and that has really come to play in the last year. I could be talking to some, well, I just did a lecture, and there was someone on there from Ireland, and there was someone there from Calgary, and someone there from Vancouver, and someone from Montreal, and someone from California. And so you can multiply and duplicate your business in terms of an international time zone. So, you know, if you ever were around in the 80s, like I was, listening to Tony Robbins going, you need to make money while you're sleeping. Well, then just go build a team in Australia like me and Caroline did. And when we go to sleep, they revenue generate when we wake up. So their success is our success, and our success is their success, and we work together. So again, thank you so much for your time. We're going to come off the recording in case anyone has any questions.